I started a little early this time. That just about never happens here at my channel, but this is a big day. We've got a lot going on, so we are streaming live right now from Greenbank Farm in Greenbank, Washington on Whidbey Island, USA, Earth, um, directly from the YouTube app this time. Normally, I like to put a lot of production value into my stuff. I try to. The countdown, the intros and outros, and all that good stuff. But we just have a lot going on today. This is a huge day for us here at Redfish Bluefish because today, like the YouTube thumbnail says, we go live. And I see this gentleman walking there. Hello, sir. We open our shop doors today, and we are going live today, at least in terms of our shop. We're going to talk a little bit about that. I decided I would come out front and show you guys what a wonderful day we're dealing with here. Let me flip the camera around and show you. It was so gross this morning. It was raining, wind was really kicking, and I was like, whoa, this is going to be a terrible sign. And then, check it out, it just cleared off. Look at that. How lovely. Can I give you guys a shot of the front of the shop? There we go. I knew I'd be able to get that out. A shot of the front of the shop? Shot of the front of the shop. You see, grand opening. And here it is, guys. This is the finished front facade for my shop here at historic Greenbank Farm, Whidbey Island, Washington. This is Redfish Bluefish. I've got my handy little clicker here. I'm just waiting to do this and mean it. Alas, it is not 11 a.m. Pacific time, so not yet, not yet. You guys can see we've got our spiffy custom-made lighted LED signs here. And yes, this is true. I am an authorized dealer of all things Aqua Design Amano. I'm a huge fan of their stuff, their tissue cultures, their aquariums, and the fact that, I don't know, their founder basically started nature aquariums. You know what I mean? Look at there, we have our hours posted. Monday, Tuesday, we sleep in. And yes, we will not accept cash. We are electronic only. MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, Tap, Apple, all those little weird new payment methods, we take them all. Now, guys, I'm really pumped up about this. I had these custom printed to block sunlight from streaming in the late afternoon into my shop and smashing into the aquascapes that we are planning to stand up against this wall in there, the blue wall as we call it. So what I did is I had these printed, professionally printed by a local company here named Fox and Feather. It's printed on this removable fabric essentially, and it's adhesive on one side and not on the other. You can remove it and move it around, and it doesn't leave any residue or adhesive on the windows. It's really cool. So I got that one done. Beautiful rasboras. Then of course, I mean, it is Redfish Bluefish, right? So we needed some of our mascot fish. And of course, this gorgeous discus heavy aquascape, or at least a printed representation of it. Looks like we have 23 in here and 8 likes. Thank you so much so far, guys. Appreciate it. And yes, we're not out of the woods completely. You know how it is. It's very annoying, but if you come up here, you gotta bring a mask, please. It's the state law right now. Agree with it or not, it's just what it is right now. And of course, that will be lit up soon. And this sign that I had custom made for me in Australia, actually, by a lovely bloke in Australia I was talking to online, and he makes these custom LED, basically backlit signs, I guess you could call them. Of course, it advertises to the whole world that you can visit us online at redfishbluefish.shop. It's got our spiffy little logo there. Yeah, so the same guy made this, made that for me. Good stuff. Well, guys, let me flip the camera around. Let's go take a look inside. We've done a lot of work. It looks very different than it did before. Welcome to Redfish Bluefish. This black contraption here, that's actually a stack of wooden pallets with a black sheet over it, clean black sheet. This is going to be stacked, about that tall, with low iron rimless aquariums made by ADA. I have a massive order coming in Tuesday, next week, bunch of low iron rimless 60p ADA Cube Garden aquariums, and a bunch of other goodies. So anyway, we are live streaming directly from the YouTube app this time. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do a full hour, guys. We have so much stuff to do before we get the shop open today at 11 a.m. So as you can see, got this ultra absorbent, it's called Slip Fighter. If you pour any like liquid or whatever on it, it's gonna suck it right up, and it acts like it's dry when it's not. And you are not gonna slip on this stuff. It catches, it catches your feet big time, which is important to us. We do not want people slipping and falling and hurting themselves in here. Got a chair down there at the end for lack of a better place to put it. We don't have any bettas right now. We don't have any bettas. Those are coming next week. But I thought that I would just show you guys around, and I didn't get a chance to show you guys everything that I had brought in last time. Some wonderful little teeny tiny koi angels, koi angelfish, and of course, everyone knows it. I think most people love it. The blue diamond head neon tetras. These things are an amazing fish. Oh, and look, Moscow butterflies, imported. I normally don't import any guppies, but I decided to give these guys a try, and I'm glad I did. Really cute, really nice strain here. There's a little dude. I'm sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm gonna go over and jump in chat here in a little while. Brought in a few more of these guys. Look at the beauties. These are the double veil tail neon tetra. There's something else, man. Just sit back and watch them lazily school. Yeah, that's good times. As you can see, they are very, very, very rare. I actually got called by somebody on one of my live streams afterwards in comments. They're like, hey, you use the word rare too much. I'm like, well, dude, if they're rare, they're rare. What else do you want me to say? Okay, exceedingly uncommon. Would that make you happier, sir? As you can see, they are rare and their price is not low. I paid out the nose to get these guys in, but they are every bit worth it. I love these guys. Brought in some more of those. Hey, look. Chocolate samurai gouramis, guys. Hey, hey. Really lovely. We got some red dragon half moon guppies. These are breeder pairs. I'm just gonna kind of like jump around and just show you fish all over the place if you guys are cool with that. And you might notice they're quite small, but see these little guys in there? Those are fork-tailed, blue-eyed dwarf rainbow fish, Pseudomagil furcatas. Bunch of those samurai gouramis in here chilling out. They like to hide, you know, you guys know those fish. They're not super outgoing. Down here, you see these really nice fish with the black lines down them and the faintly red tail? These guys are quickly becoming one of my faves. Those are black line rasboras. A very boring name, but they're the black line rasbora, and they are just great. And of course, they're in here with a whole bunch of, move the light up a bit, whole bunch of glow light Danios. You see the ones that are in there that are kind of like bronze colored, that are moving so quick you almost can't make them out? Those are a ton of glow light Danios. But what I really wanted to show you down here, I got some black lace guppies, but look at these guys. They're quote unquote black lace, but they're not black. They're like crazy black to purple to blue. They got weird gold shimmering on their side. You see these guppies? They're supposedly black lace, but there's so much variability in this particular guppy strain. Like this, see this dude? Look at him. That's not black. That's like glowing purple, gold, I don't know. And see, that's a black lace for sure, black lace metal for sure. But there's so much variability in this particular strain that I hesitate to even call them quote unquote metals or metalheads, because they're not, some of them. Really interesting strains. So again, these are just on the site, they'll be listed as black lace guppies, that's it. But there's a whole bunch of variability in these guys. I mean, look at that. Really interesting, very interesting strain. I'm happy I brought these in. And there are a few pygmy cories in there. See little teeny tiny guys? Unfortunately, these guys did not import well at all. It was just an ungodly number of losses. So these guys aren't for sale. They're just gonna live here. Unfortunately, I don't know what went wrong for sure on these, but they didn't import well this time. Hey, everyone knows them. Most people love them. The Cary Super Blue Tetras. Remember these guys? I had these before, and they flew out of here so quick, made my head spin. But this is the Cary Super Blue Tetra. The reason why they're called Super Blue, because on this strain, the Europeans bred them and inbred them and crossbred them so deeply and so much that even the females are deep blue. In fact, it's difficult to tell the females apart from the males. That's why they're quote unquote super blue. It's because even the females are super brilliant. Let's turn these guys light on. Let's see if you guys know what these are. Look what I found. Look at these Denison barbs, guys. My word. Look at the colors on these. These are probably the nicest I've ever seen, ever. And they're young, they're not huge. Look at these. I'm just kind of jumping around and showing you. You fine folk who have tuned in today to hang out with me, I really appreciate it. And for those of you that can't make it today for a grand opening, well, this is kind of a grand opening for you. In fact, you're getting to see this stuff before anyone else. Let's get this on. And of course, this. Now, what I want to show you guys, I got a really awesome strain of guppy in. See these? Platinum Dumbo Mosaics. Look at these guys. The females are super blue and the males are, well, males. Oh, I saw Sean, my buddy Sean, mention the old mine canai. Okay, let's see if we can see any of them. They're all in the back. See them? Come on. They're in there with a bunch of Corridora venezuelianus. What's up, buddy? There, the mine canais. You see, we still have a QT hold going on these guys. The Panduros. They're not sick at all, but I don't know. We're pushing their treatment a little bit further, just to make sure. I saw some kind of lethargic behavior in them, in one of them, and I thought, uh-oh, that's not a good sign usually in these guys. So went on ahead and hit them with the treatment. Everyone's there, but they are on hold. We got our neon tetras on hold as well. Unfortunately, on our neons, we brought them in, and this has never happened before, not out of Europe, ever. Unfortunately, a couple of fish out of the bag had ick. Whoops. So immediate treatment, immediate treatment for ectoparasites. And they're almost finished. I think we lost a couple neons, and you know, neons, you lose neons just shipping them. I hate to admit it, but they're really poor shippers. Some fish just are. Rummy nose, terrible shippers. CPDs, bad shippers, which is a bummer because CPDs are expensive. Those things are going for 10 bucks a fish these days, $10 a fish. Everything's gone up in prices. Pretty nuts, but things are going good. Feel really good about today. Let's take a look at these. I moved our red laser tetras. You guys remember the red laser tetras, right? Super, super rare. Hemigrammus coeruleus. I moved them into, sorry about that. I moved them into a tank with some apistos to make room for those guppies that you just saw, those Dumbo Platinum mosaics. And they're doing really well. Check them out. Everyone seems to be getting along just fine. Nobody's fighting. They're all ready to eat. Here's the Nidicinis. Big female right there. And of course our Viejitas. It's a female. Y'all darted under the rock. Like I said, they don't like the camera, the yellow camera. They don't like my yellow cell phone at all. But anyway, guys, this is it. It has been one heck of a journey getting here, and I can't thank you all enough for being so incredibly patient and kind and supportive of me. Extra big special shout out goes to my brother, who I believe is in chat, Jeeps and Things. It's my slightly younger brother who's down in Texas. He really surprised us a couple days ago. We got a little gift in the mail, and basically what it was, it's way too much. I mean, I just feel so ashamed to have received such a, such an over-the-top gift, but out of nowhere, he just decided, I was kind of complaining about my cell phone camera and some problems, technical problems I've been having. He sent us a Hero 9 black, like a black Hero 9 camera, to help out with the live streams, to help out with our filming. And wow, we've said thank you 100 times. And once again, here it is. Jeeps and Things, bro, we love you. Thank you so much, man. That is way too much, too kind. But, to each of you, thank you so much for all the support. Hey, I got a super sticker there from Peplin Creek Aquatics. Pep, man, thank you so much, buddy. Means a lot to us. It really does. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, I actually had a second sign made. It's not going to sit here. It's just here for the live stream to show you guys. These are really great. The guy did a fantastic job on them. Sealed in the back. They're totally like hard, rigid plastic, you know. It's got a bunch of LEDs mounted in it and a little power that goes in there and plugs into the wall. I think they're basically these really thin transfer stickers that they put on these light boxes that they make. So I'm thinking of putting this up there somewhere, mounting it, you know, something like that. Maybe over there somewhere. So guys, apologies. And to any customers who are coming in soon, apologies. We did not get an order for 2 weeks in a row now that we were supposed to get. Well, we got a partial order like, you know, a few days ago, and it was missing a bunch of hardscape. So, you know, we're a little light on our hardscape. Like I said before, this is wood pallets, and it's going to be stacked up quite high with low iron rimless aquariums. And then this wall here is where we're going to put our beautiful planted tanks, our beautiful aquascapes, our high-tech aquascapes. So that's kind of the plan. And as you see, something that I've got to do very quickly, I got to finish some pricing. We have a very, very wide selection of frozen foods. Lots and lots and lots of them. So instead of people on the south and midway point of the island having to drive all the way up to Oak Harbor to get frozen foods for their fish, well, won't be necessary anymore. We've got you covered. We've got all of our wonderful Awaza filtration ready to go, and a food that I'm very, very proud to have on my shelves, PE Flakes, freshwater mysis shrimp from Okanagan Lake. Of course, the never to be trifled with Seachem line of hang on back filters, amazing. You know, food, good sponge filters, not the coarse ones. And then, of course, I'm actually a really big fan of this company, Brightwell Aquatics. Make really, really good stuff. Their substrates are amazing. So we've got plenty of that. Good old Rio Cafe. We got the brown. And, of course, we've got plenty of the black. A little funny story. You notice I've got plenty, and I do mean plenty, of KH, of carbonate booster from Aqua Vitro, which is actually Seachem. Seachem, Aqua Vitro, same thing. There should be a ton of Aqua Vitro mineralizer next to it. And man, I've been waiting for like 2 months. I actually had to special order it and pay for it up front. Still not in. Anyways, aquarium salt, medications, lights, that's some wonderful wood. Got some really great pieces in from a dealer actually in Florida. Really nice stuff. Make your next aquascape a success. All kinds of stuff kind of shoved into the corner. Don't have anywhere else to put it right at the moment. So guys, I'm gonna go over and rest my bones. I'm gonna sit down and chit chat with you guys for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I'm probably gonna have to pull the plug because I have a few things to do before we open our doors, so to speak. Let's see if I can make that a little bit better. There we go. Okay guys, I am here sitting on my super tall bouncy shop stool. If you come visit me up here, you'll almost surely find me sitting on it watching Netflix or something. Okay, let's see what I missed in chat. Remember guys, please at Redfish Bluefish if you wouldn't mind. Again, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Peplin Creek Aquatics, for the $5 super chat. And you know what, Pep? I forgot to show you, buddy. You requested this special, and I brought them in for you. And I didn't show them last time because of reasons. I forgot. You asked for them. More Apistogramma trifasciata, and these are really nice, actually. Some really, really good ones in there. See them all in there? Just like silently hanging in the water. There's at least 25 of them in there. And Mr. Peplin Creek Aquatics also requested these little dudes. This is Apistogramma erythrura. It used to be called Apistogramma sp. mamore, but it has since been named and classified Apistogramma erythrura. And they're in here with a ton of black devil snails. You see all these cool snails? Those are black devil snails. A little shout out for Mr. Peplin Creek there. We did get you those trifasciata and the erythrura. I had to bring in quite a few of them. I couldn't just get a few. It's not economically feasible to do that. Hey, that's a better angle anyway, I think. QC Aquaholic says, I've been up since 5 a.m. refreshing the website, hoping to buy something. Okay, so let's get to that. You guys are not going to be happy about this next part at all. Let me go back to Thursday of this week. I had an appointment to meet with the production people over at FedEx. So I said it before, I no longer ship at all with USPS, not fish at all, no more. We had too many DOAs, too many losses, too many delays. It's just not sustainable at all. So I've signed up an account with FedEx, and I've been negotiating, going back and forth with these guys. We've got some really, really awesome standard overnight rates. It's next day air, right? I wish I could show you the rates, but I cannot. And why? I had an appointment to sit down with my reps and my people and FedEx's dev team, their developers. So I have my own website. I'm ready to go. I'm actually an engineer and an architect by, IT stuff professionally. So I do all of my own website stuff, all my own code, all my own configurations. I don't need anyone to do it. That's what I live and breathe. I've been doing that stuff since forever and a day. So I had all my stuff ready to go Thursday. We had an appointment to move my code and their code to join them together and put it into production, basically. When you're writing code, there's basically 4 stages to release, right? There's DTSP, that's development, testing, staging, and finally production. So I showed up Thursday, everyone showed up except FedEx. Thursday for the production launch, which would basically tie my website and FedEx rates and all that stuff via 2 different APIs together and make them one. Well, FedEx didn't even bother to show up Thursday this week. They did call me late in the day Friday with many, many apologies and excuses. What that boils down to, you guys are not going to be happy to hear about this. I know you're not, and I don't blame you one bit. We are still not ready to turn up online sales because we simply can't. We can't. Our API is not talking to FedEx. We have all of our keys. Everything is correct on our side. Everything is perfect. But FedEx, when it was time to show up to the ball game, they were in the corner reading a book. I don't know. Nobody even answered emails or bothered to get back to us. So it was very frustrating. I know it's frustrating for you guys. Now, with that said, I know there are a number of you that are interested in some fish, Adoketas, Apistogrammas, what have you. Do not worry. Do not worry. We have reserves, okay? Don't worry. I know George with Aqua Balls, Peplin Creek, a number of people have already spoken for some fish that I brought in and said, I need this, I need that. Don't worry. I know what you need, and I got you. I can't sell them to you today or tomorrow. We have an appointment. I believe it's Monday. We're going to come together. I'm going to have a little bit of a come to Jesus with FedEx, to be honest with you, because this is the second time now they've stuck me out. Second time. And this is a company that's asking me to give them exclusively my business. And they can't bother to show up for a production launch. Something smells wrong there. Something smells real wrong with that. Anyway, guys, that's basically it. It's about 30 minutes before we open the shop. Yeah, Sean OOTD, I see a comment here. It's crazy. I can't believe they did that. They've done it twice, dude, twice now. It must be nice to have so much business and to be so rich like FedEx that small little guys like me, they can just piss us off and we'll just come back to them because, oh, how many providers are there? Two really, UPS and FedEx, that's it. So that's kind of the dangers of letting companies get really big and smash any other competition. It's bad for consumers because we're left with bad and bad. You see? Who are you going to go with? AT&T, Southwestern Bell? Remember MCI? They're all terrible. They're all terrible. So it's a real bummer. Dragon Lair, I will talk to you about the Corys on Facebook. That is not a subject for live streaming. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to end this soon, like right now, because I have some last minute pricing, some labels to get affixed, some stuff to move around. I'm sorry that the production value was not that great this time. No intro, no outro. You know me, I love my production value, but we've got to get some balloons out front, and we got to get some labels on some tanks, you know. Let's check out these Banshees, the A188s. Oh, there's a female right there. See how yellow she is? Super, super. All right, guys. I'm going to bid you all a fond farewell with this wonderful parting shot of these lovely Apistogramma agassizii Super Reds. And I'm going to wrap it up here. You've been watching a very short live stream by me, Jason. I'm with Redfish Bluefish. We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Again, guys, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough. Pep, thank you so much for the super chat. I know I've missed comments and questions. Maybe we'll do a little unscheduled live stream again today at the end of the day to kind of give you my thoughts after the first day. Anyway, guys, thanks so much. I wish you all peace, love, and happy fish keeping. We'll see you again soon.